kept up with my past hoard collection series. Know that I received a large amount of $2 bills, which I've searched through for fancy serial numbers, star dates and errors, or star notes and errors, birth dates, stuff like that, which I found a few out of. It ended up being about $432 worth. So I took that to the bank and exchanged it for some ones and fives, as well as some tens. So let me search through these. I'll set the camera up and go through fast motion and see what I can find. Be back in a few moments. So I'm bringing back for a pretty good number. I looked this up on the fancy serial number checker, 8991191. As you see, it's 97% cool, and it has 4 of a kind and 1 triple with the 4 nines and 3 ones. 3 unique digits with 8, 9, and 1. 1 triple and 1 pair together with 3 nines and the 2 ones together. I really don't care about the sum, but still a fairly good number to keep. I keep usually 90% above. On to the next one. Bring in on another one with all the sixes, also a 4-digit consecutive. What I have is a 96.8, contains 5 sixes. 4 of the sixes are together, so 4 of a kind together. And it has 4 unique digits, 6, 7, 8, 9. Literally 4 consecutive numbers as well. We'll bring in for the next one. Set this back up. Be right back. Alright, come right back on not a few bills later. We got a trinary with pretty good numbers there, 9s, 0s, and 1s. Let me type that in, see what we have here. It's 900991111. There. The highest percentage yet at 98. You have a triple of 1s together. You have a pair of 9s together and a pair of 0s together. There are 2 triples of 9s and 1s and 1 pair of 0s. 3 unique digits, making it a trinary note. It's a good note to have. Going on to the next. Alright, bring it back in here. We have ourselves a star note. For those that don't know about star notes, if you look at the end of the serial number, you'll see a star. What that means, it replaces an error at the mint. When they catch an error, they will literally destroy it and replace it with a star note. So we'll throw that one up there and get back to searching this. We stop here at this one. I can fix the corner. The angle will be a problem. But if you look at the serial number, 23456, that makes a 98.3 containing a run of 5. Only 0.023 of all 8-digit numbers are runs of 5 or longer. And throw it up here with the other bills, and we'll continue on. Stop here and bring in for another star note. Again, a nice one to have. They're hard to find. 2 in 1 stack is not a bad stack. I apologize. I keep yawning. I can't control it. All right, on to the next. Alright, I did not find them consecutively, but I remember seeing a number like this before. It ended up making a consecutive pair where you have 6685 and 6686. That's also a cool thing to find every once in a while. Find consecutive pairs. Alright, on to the next. Alright, this one caught my eye because it's trinary. There's 6 and 8s. 0s, 6s, and 8s. So I typed in the number, 97.5%. Containing 2 triplets of 8s and 0s and 1 pair of 6s. I apologize. All digits are even. And it's a trinary, like I said, 6s, 0s, and 8s. That's a good find right there. So unfortunately nothing with the 5s and 10s, but while I have these out, and I'll mark them and put them in the book, and we'll be back and look through my book of currency, where I keep a lot of my older bills as well as my error bills and my fancy serial numbers. Be back in a bit. So while we're on the subject of currency, a quick tour of my currency book. some obsolete notes from the states before and during World War or Civil War. Most of these are like coupons. Then you have the State Bank bills. And if you notice from Silver Picker, I sent him a New Brunswick bill at one time, and actually a New Brunswick set. This came with that set. Bank of Augusta, Georgia. Mechanic Savings and Loan Association from Georgia. Three Black Eagle notes. These, I believe, are series of 1900. Can't remember if it's 1900 or 1899. I want to say they're 1900. You can see the reverses, how beautiful they were back then. Your Columbus, a U.S. note. The Voyage of Christopher Columbus. I believe that's what that is. Series in 1917. This is one of the last large bills for the silver certificates. Series of 1923. Series of 1917 $2 U.S. note. These are banknotes and silver certificates. This one from the Shoe and Leather Bank of New York, and the Mach Chunk. I guess that's how you pronounce it, the Mach Chunk. National Bank. $5 United States note, series of 1907. The Big Chief $5 note. The Brownback. I like this one because the chapter number is a triple digit 888, which makes the reverse look real nice. We'll see that in just a second. The U.S. Bison $10 bill. And as you see, the 888 on the reverse. It's pretty cool. Silver certificate, funny back. Some Barr notes. Thing about Barr is he was only the Secretary of the Treasury for just a few weeks. So he was the shortest reigning Secretary of the Treasury. He was more of a stand-in. So keep an eye on 1963 B notes. Look for Barr. Joseph W. Barr. Those usually run a premium about $2 or $3. You can probably find for $7.50. A $2 U.S. note. As you can see, the funny back is totally different from the reverse that we know nowadays. The reverse back then, it kind of looked like circus money, play money, kind of like Monopoly money almost. More U.S. notes, the Red Seal $2. I just collected that one because it was mint seal. Never had been opened, so this is in a pack. Of course, I'm a Clemson fan, and the story behind this I'd have to post some other time. But finding a $2 bill with a Clemson paws on it was kind of neat find. And just because I like $2 bills, and it's a bicentennial, so. And also about the bicentennials, back then on April 13th, 1976, people would take this $2 bill to a post office, stamp it, and then have it canceled as the first day of release note. I'm not sure if that's somebody's signature or not. I've got this note in somebody's collecting, so. Silver certificate $5 bill, the 1934 D series and 1953 B series, and the U.S. note in 1928 F series. (1963, 63, and 63, and another 63. Quite a few U.S. notes in the $5 here, 53A, 53A, 263s. Then you go into the 1934A, $10, and 1934 and 34D, $20. 1934A and 34 $20, 34A $20, and 28A $50. National currency notes, a 20 from the Federal Reserve Bank of Philadelphia, a 50 from the Federal Reserve Bank of Chicago, 100 from the Federal Reserve Bank of Richmond, Virginia, and Federal Reserve Bank of New York, New York. This was back in 1929, I believe. Then Hawaii notes. Alright, story behind the Hawaii notes. During World War II, and before, they supplied Hawaii with these notes here, so in fear of the Japanese grabbing the islands and taking over, they can automatically demonetize this money and make it worth nothing, so the Japanese couldn't flood the market with this money. With access to U.S. notes captured in Hawaii, they could really hurt the economy of the U.S. back then. The difference with these bills and, of course, the other bills is the brown seal and number, the word Hawaii on both sides of each note. And if you look on the reverse, Hawaii literally written in block letters over the reverse. Same thing with the South Africa, or with the African notes and North African notes. I apologize. In regions of North Africa was under protection of the U.S. and like the Hawaii notes with the Japanese, there was fear that the Germans or Italians would take over the area. So again, just like the same history, they only made the 1, the 5, and the 10, and if the Germans ever took over, they would automatically demonetize this and make it where these are worth nothing and can't be used against the U.S. economy. These are yellow seal notes. They are silver certificates. Alright, then you have the experimental notes. R for regular, S for special. To have both of these is worth a couple or a few $100s. The regular was made out of a regular paper, while the special was made out of special paper. They were trying to see which one would be better over time, and it ended up being that they were both great. So I think they went back to just the regular and didn't even try the special. These are mint errors, off center cut. As you can see, it's real thick up here and real thin down there. Same with the 5, real thick on the side and on the top. But if you look on this one, you can barely see the obverse is actually even with its sides, but the reverse was printed off center. So I'm not sure if this would be considered an off center cut or an off center print. As you can see, they're both regular on that side, so I figured it's more of an off center print. Same with this one here. With that, we're going into my fancy serial numbers and star notes. This one is one of 3 consecutive notes, 1284, 1285, and 1286. With the 1286, you have a fancy serial number containing all 8 numbers are unique and not repeated. 5 of the numbers 4 through 8 are consecutive. Then you go on here, a star note, and then in 2013 I have 2 triplets and 1 pair. All digits are even, so it's 1 triple of 8s, 1 triple of 0s, and a pair of 6s. All are even. And being that there's 3 unique numbers, it's a trinary. Two triplets and 2 pairs together. So a triple of 8s, triplet of 4, pair of 4s, pair of 8s. 1 triplet and 2 pairs. So a triple of 6s, 2 pairs of 9s and 0s. And 4 unique digits. It's 6, 9, 0, and 3. All are multiples of 3. Got another star note here. Got 8 consecutive numbers and 8 unique digits. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No numbers are repeated, but it's not 8 consecutive numbers in a row. It's a mixed up ladder pretty much. Going on to the next one here, we got 4 of a kind and a triple. So you have 4 9s and 3 1s, and it's a trinary. 4 of a kind together, the 6s. 5 of a kind, the 6s. 1 6 there and 4 of them there. 4 unique digits and 4 consecutive numbers, 6, 7, 8, 9. Triple and 2 pairs together, so you have, or actually it's 2 triples and 1 pair. 2 triples of 9, a 1, and 0. 1 triple is together, the 3 1s. 2 pairs are together, the 0s and the 9s. And it's a trinary. This one contains a run of 5, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 5 consecutive numbers in a row is a run of 5. Like I said, I usually collect above 90%. If you notice, all my notes are 90% and up. Mostly 95% and up. 8 consecutive numbers, 1 through 8, and all the unique digits, meaning not repeated. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Trinary of 2 triplets and 1 pair. So triplet of 4, pair of zeros, triplet of 3. All triplets and pairs are together. A palindrome or radar 0980 0890. Turn around, you get the same thing. It's a trinary, and there's a 4 of a kind of zeros and 2 pairs of 9s and 8s. Next one is 2 triplets in a pair. So 2 triplets of 2, 2 triplets of 7, and a pair of zeros. There are trinary of zeros, 2s, and 7s. And just the way they are set up is actually pretty cool too. Not to really go through all these, but in another, in the 90%, 98.6 and 98.7, you can stop and try to read those right there, or you can take these and go to fancy serial number, search or checker, and look at what they say about these. I like this one because it's like a palindrome, but it's a mirror reverse. So 6166 9919. So you flip it over and turn it around, and it's about the same thing. 2 consecutive bills. Then we get into the 2s. You got a star 2. You have a couple of few first day $2 notes. They're all in consecutive order. The second being a fancy serial number. 2 triplets and 4 unique numbers. It wasn't that cool to know, but still, the fact that it was in my run of 3 consecutive notes, being the first day $2 bicentennial, consecutive 3 notes, and then the second one being a special number. Going on, you have 3 star notes and a fancy star note, a triple and a pair together. Going on next to a couple more star notes and that are sequential, and then a couple of special serial or fancy serial numbers. A birthday for May 8th, 1988, or if you're in Europe, the 5th June 6th, July 7th. So the 5th of August, 1988. Then going into $5 bills, special numbers or fancy numbers for that. The star 10, star 20, a really neat star trinary, special or fancy number, 4 of a kind in a pair, 5 of a kind in a pair. So you have 4 of a kind in a row, in a pair together. Then you have 5 zeros. Then there's a trinary, 1, 0, and 7. So then you have another fancy number. The fact that's a very low serial number, 734. And of course, 5 numbers together, and 5 zeros. And that's pretty much in my currency for now. So we'll see y'all next time. I am just got a small batch of the Horton, so next time should be me pulling out the Horton. So we'll talk to y'all then, and until then, enjoy and be safe.